Hello again everyone and welcome back. Hopefully this video finds you well. Today we're going to take a look at another offering from Alpine Aire. This is their Al Pastor with cilantro lime rice. Now Alpine Aire has been a bit hit or miss from time to time, and I actually forgot that I had this one. I've had this one in the chest, in the crate for a little while. But you can find these at Cabela's. Most sporting goods stores seem to have them anymore. REI has a pretty good contingent as well. But, you know, the early offerings that I first tried, I was not crazy impressed with. Some of their Asian style stuff has been pretty good. I seem to remember maybe it was a pad thai that was pretty good. But again, it's a little hit or miss, but they are out there seemingly pretty readily available. So try them if you want. I do have several videos and I've got a playlist of, you know, pretty much every brand. I try and make playlists per brand as well. So they are out there if you want to take a look. So again, Al Pastor with cilantro lime rice, tender, sweet, and smoky pork with chilies, pineapple pinto beans, and cilantro lime rice. Flavors reminiscent of street tacos. Now, they do mention pineapple. So I do remember a long time ago I tried it was like a barbecued chicken thing or barbecued beef thing. I don't remember exactly, but they put in this pineapple powder and it was so overbearing that it's not inedible, but it was just so much like pineapple. It's like I couldn't take that much it was too much. I did cut it with some hot sauce and it wound up being okay. But I'm a little wary when Alpine starts talking about pineapple powder. So anyway, nutritional facts, if you're interested in those, this is a 2-serving pouch. So 330 would be 660 calories there. So not bad at all. I think that also says that. Yeah, it says it on the front of the pouch there too, with 34 grams of protein, because everybody cares about that. You know, big sodium as always. It has all the pretty standard stuff, although a lower amount of saturated fat than some of the others we've had. So technically that's good. Ingredients list, a little bit longer list than sometimes we see there, but you know, it's not looking like it's mainly, yeah, a lot of different spices. So nothing too crazy there. Monterey chili powder. Huh, okay. Smoke flavor. Yeah, always a little bit meh about that. But anyway, cooking instructions. 2 cups or 16 ounces of boiling water, or we have a fill line. So the easy fill line number 8. So that'd be down here. If you want to just go by fill line, that would work. And then let stand 10 to 12 minutes, stir again, and serve. Let's open this up and see what it looks like. Get out that oxygen absorber. Don't want to eat that. A lot of rice and some beans in there. Let's, smells good. Smells pretty good. Smells very, very much chili powder-y. Now, general disclaimer, you always hear this. Go by the instructions, folks. Trust me, if it's your first time, it's a good thing to do. But if you're so inclined to walk on the wild side like I do, generally speaking, I will add enough water in here to kind of get it to where I want it. Like, so when it was done rehydrating, that's a good place to start. And then add a little bit more water because, you know, it will require more. Oh boy, this is going to need some water. A lot of powder in there. The smell coming out of it is pretty good. Now that I'm adding the water, definitely a nice smoky smell, which is nice. But things like rice and beans and pasta, they require quite a bit of water. A little bit more than other things in order to make sure that they are properly reconstituted. So the way it sits now is probably about the way I'd want to see it coming out. This wouldn't be necessarily a soupy thing for me, but I have a feeling that this is definitely going to take some water. Could have honestly used a longer handled spoon too. And just make sure you're stirring this. I know that every now and again I'll get a comment from somebody who thinks I stir too much, but look, you really want to break up that powder. You want to break up that powder, get in the corners, make sure everything is evenly mixed, because there's nothing worse than just getting a big old chunk of powder in your face when you're trying to eat. So I think we're about there. This one's definitely a bit of a water hog. I'm going to add just a wee bit more, just a wee bit more. This bottle that I use normally to hold my said boiled water is a 500 ml, and we haven't quite done all of it, but most of it. Okay. I think we're going to let it sit here, and that's probably, it'll probably need more, but that's okay. So we're going to wrap this up, and you know, at the 5-6 minute mark, I'll probably check it again, just see if I need to add any more, and if I do, I'll add a little bit more and I'll tell you about it. But for now, we're going to let this sit, reconstitute, and then come back and try it out. All right, we're back with our Alpine Aire, our Al Pasteur. I'm interested in this one. The smell has been really good. I did add a little bit more water there at the halfway mark because there is a lot of rice, and I think it's gonna, yeah, it's pretty set. There's still a little bit more in the package, but I think we're good with what we have on the tray for now. Oh boy, that does have a fantastic smell. Lots of beans, lots of rice. Let's get a big old bite here and hope those beans reconstitute enough so I don't break my teeth. Nope, something didn't. Well, didn't break my teeth, but there was something small that didn't completely get there. Let's get a little bit more. I don't know what that was. The beans seem fine. All right. Everything's reconstituted pretty good, aside from one little bit. I'm going to try just a bean. Yeah. Yep. Rice. So our pork, I'm not, considered maybe a little shred. It might have actually been what was the hard part, was the pork. All right. It's interesting. It's very interesting. It's very citrus heavy, which normally I like. Good cilantro feel there. The lime in the rice is nice, although, no, I'd say it's nice. Yeah, I don't want to be hypercritical. It's fine. They could have maybe cut back just a wee bit, but it's okay. The interesting part of these beans, remember when we talked about the pineapple pinto beans? So there's a little bit of a funky taste to that. It's kind of like an aftertaste of sour, almost like it's not real, like it was what's the malic acid, you know, like we're just putting like malic acid powder in it. It's not unpleasant, it's not bad, it's just a kind of a strange aftertaste. There is a smokiness to it, which is good. I don't think that our pork bits reconstituted very well. I think that's what I'm crunching on. Well, what did it say on here? Reminiscent of street tacos. Does it remind me of street tacos? No, I wouldn't say that. But it's interesting. I don't know if I like it. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So I guess I like it. It's kind of a bit in the middle. A bit in the middle for me. There is a very slight amount of spice, kind of like almost like a chipotle type of thing. I wish that there were more visible pork, because what I feel is like I'm just eating beans and rice, which is fine, but this was supposed to have like pork. And again, I think they should have picked either lime or pineapple, not both. Do one or the other. In this case, probably lime. Instead of having that kind of conflicting pineapple in those beans. Because again, it's not bad, it's just a weird aftertaste that just doesn't need to be there. But it's held up okay. Rice is good, it's not mushy. Beans reconstituted nicely, but yeah, I'm struggling a bit to find the pork. And it looks like it's just like hyper shredded amongst everything else. And it needs something. It needs something that it doesn't have. I'm trying to figure out what that is, but it needs something to bring it to the finish line. Yeah, it needs something extra to bring it to the finish line. Cut down on some of the citrus because, like, it's a lot. Give me some actual pork. Like, I know it's in here. I can see the little stringies from pork. But give me some actual pork pieces and I'd be a lot happier. Like, that's a bean. I just don't see the pork. Where's the pork? But all in all, it's okay. It's just okay. Not bad, okay. Middling. So it's from Alpine. I would say it's good for Alpine. Could be better, could be worse. But yeah, there it is. I don't know what else to say. I think that's all I can say on it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If any of you have tried this one, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were. Am I way off? Did you have a better experience or worse experience? Let me know down below. Leave me suggestions for future videos. Love hearing from you. If you'd like to send something in to be reviewed on the channel, P.O. Box is in the description, along with the Patreon link if you'd like to support the channel. Don't have to, but it's there. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.